So the beauty of advertising on Facebook is actually retargeting. A lot of money is actually made in retargeting campaigns on Facebook ads. What a retargeting campaign is when you go into Facebook's audience area and then you create a custom audience where you create a retargeting campaign based off of specific events that have occurred on your funnel, your landing page, your fan page. I'm going to be showing you A to Z on how to create a custom audience and retarget. Now the benefits of actually using this is that we can duplicate an ad set and test this. So for example, we can take people who have watched 75% of our video. Anyone who has watched 75% of our video are more likely to convert than somebody who didn't even finish our video. So we can have Facebook create lookalike audiences of people who are most likely to be like that crowd of our audience. So I'm going to show you exactly do that. Now keep in mind, with affiliate marketing and Facebook ads, a lot of money can be made on retargeting campaigns. So let's dive right in. We can take data from people who have watched our Facebook ad videos to a certain percentage. So there's so many different things that we can do. People who click on our links on our call to action, people who message our fan page. I could go on and on about the potential on what we can do in terms of retargeting. Now on Facebook, yes, when you market to cold audiences, for example, Kim Kardashian, Ty Lopez, or Gary Vee, yes, we can make sales from cold audiences, but a lot of sales actually come back from retargeting. Now, this is very undervalued in affiliate marketing. A lot of people tend to overlook this. Now, as you see here, we have a Facebook pixel. Facebook is tracking all the users all over the internet as I'm talking right now. Now, for example, with Facebook, we have 3 levels of a campaign. We have 1, 2, 3. Now, number 1, this is our campaign objective. So this is where we target for engagement, video views, traffic. Now we actually have the ad sets here. So I'll just put ad and I'll put an S for our ad sets. Now this is where the money happens. This is where our targeting happens. So instead of choosing Gary Vee or Ty Lopez, we can actually choose a retargeting option. We can actually create an audience based off of someone watching a percentage of a video, for example. So we can actually do that in the ad set area. This is where all the targeting will be taking place. And then lastly, we have the ads level where our ad creative is actually at, and our actual tracking links are right here, and our URL parameters. So now let me show you exactly how to do that. You want to head right over to the business manager, choose your ad account, and then make sure at the top left you want to just choose on audiences. So this is exactly how it'll look if you're coming here for the very first time. So all you have to do now is click on create a custom audience. So take a look here at some of the options. So we can actually do engagement, and then we can even choose a video. So in this area, the custom audience, the most 2 common ones I use for all my affiliate marketing campaigns are video and then also Facebook page. Now both of these have benefits that we can choose from. So for example, if we did a video, we could actually browse and pull up the video, and then we could actually choose, let's just say 50%, because the people who have watched 50% or more of our video, they're at a different level than someone who hasn't even watched 50% of the video. So we're getting closer and closer to people who are most likely to convert. So right here we have my meal plan for the Michelle May page. So let's just choose this video for a quick example. So then now people who have watched 50% of my Michelle May video will actually be in this audience. So I'll just name this audience. Let's just name this viewed. Here we go. Then all you have to do is click on create audience. So then what you want to do is let it finish populating. Then once it actually finishes populating, you can click right here and you can create a lookalike audience. So what this lookalike audience will do, Facebook will go out and find people who are similar to the 50% who watched the video or longer. So now keep in mind, Facebook has all this data on everybody on the internet. So this is actually going to work perfect. So you would want to just choose the source, so 50% viewed. Then the location, so this is United States. Then what you want to do is show advanced, and then you want to change this to 6. Then what we can do is we can actually create a lookalike of the people who watch 50% or more. So just click right here, create audience. Now, another great option on what you can actually make a lookalike on is actually the people who engage with your fan page. So I'm going to show you the top 3. So some of the top audiences that you can actually be using are, the number 1 is customer files. If you have an email list of your customers, uploading them is by far number 1. So following after customer file, we could do website traffic, people who have came to our landing page. Now, app activity I do not use, offline activity I do not use, engagement. Now, we did the video already. Now what you want to do is Facebook fan page. We want people who are actually engaging. So right here we could actually do people who have visited the page, click the call to action, and people who have saved your post, people who have sent your page a message. So let me show you exactly how that would look. So people who engage with the post or ad, we'll make a lookalike of them. Then what we could do is change this to the last 90 days. Then what we can do is include more. So now we also want, let's scroll down, people who have sent your page a message. And let's change this to 90 days. So now what this means is that they have to meet one of the requirements in this audience. They have to have engaged with our ad, or they would have to send our page a message. So now we can do engaged retargeting campaign. And then what we would do is just click on create audience. Now make sure to be clicking this checkbox and creating a lookalike audience. So now how you would implement this in your campaign, you would click on this drop down box, click on Ads Manager. Now for example, I have my Payload Secret ebook running, so I can click into this campaign. And then right here we have Engage Watcher, so this one's actually working. So we can duplicate this and we can actually run a split test. And then let's just click Duplicate. Now this is a micro split test. So now what we can do is we can name this, we can take out this right here and let's just name this engaged with post. Now keep in mind, now this is ad 2. As you're duplicating, do not forget to go in and change the URL parameters, because each URL parameters is specific to each ad that you're running. So we want to know which ads are making us the money. So now we're going to do engage with the post. Now let's scroll down, and I'll take this off because the audience will not show. So let's just take that off and scroll down. So we can click right here, and then we have the engage retargeting campaign. So what you want to be doing is actually choosing the lookalike. So right here, so for example, we have the video views, we have engagement. Now if you choose this option, this is the exact people who actually had done this, but what you want to be doing is choosing the 1%. Now what I like to do personally is that I'll add all of them in, and that will be one ad set. Then what I'll actually do is I'll create more where I actually just target one individually. So I'll do 1 to 2%, that'll be one ad set. 2 to 3%, that will be one ad set. Now this is exactly how I run all of my tests, but keep in mind there's so many different angles when you're running Facebook ads that you can actually test. In terms of how much I would spend would be roughly $5 to $10 if I'm just still in the testing phase of a campaign. But retargeting, finding people who are similar. Now what you would want to do, one last tip, is that if you're using lookalike audiences, what I tend to do is not target in detail targeting. I'll just come here and I'll take this out, and I'll let Facebook bring me the people who are similar off my custom audience. So that's a ninja tip right there. I've had a lot of success doing that in all of my campaigns. Then you would want to do is click publish after you change your URL parameters. So one final recap, you want to be creating retargeting campaigns based off of how much someone has actually watched on your video view campaign, based off of, I'll put an E for how many people actually engage with your fan page, based off of where people have landed via your Facebook pixel right here at the top. So I'll see you in the next video.